Hi, I'm Ali, and in this video I'm going to be teaching you how to make the Put Your Feet Up floor cushion by Paintbox Yarns. This is meant for intermediate crocheters, and I didn't understand the pattern. I got this at Christmas and it's taken me months to realise what I need to do to make it. So this is what I've made so far. Oh. And this is done correctly. So the technique we use is tapestry crochet, which it doesn't explicitly say in the instructions. It's very difficult to understand, and even now I don't understand the instructions. I just used a video on the internet of how to do tapestry. I'm using a 5.5mm crochet hook. You're meant to use a 9mm, but I didn't have one and I just wanted to get started. So it's going to be a bit smaller, my one, but it doesn't really matter. So yeah. So we are going to be doing these bits here. So get your black ready. Okay, so I've done these 5 here. Okay, so now I'm going to start the row which starts off the diamonds. So it should, hello Amber, good girl. What is it? Yeah, I'll feed you in a minute, don't panic. Let me just feed you this. Right, so you should have 5 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of American single crochet. So turn it ready to start. And now get your black thread and lay it behind. There, you can see now. You've got the end of your black thread. This is tapestry crochet. Lay it behind. Okay. And now we do 5 American single crochets with the cream. So yarn over, pull through. Okay, but this time you're carrying the black thread behind, and you're going to see it a little bit, but that's fine. Have enough thread loose. So we've done 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this is where it goes a bit different. You're going to keep on carrying your black, go through. So now you've got these 2 loops, but instead of pulling through with the cream, you're going to put the cream behind, pick up your black and pull through with the black. Okay, this basically means that you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little chainy bits from when you've done your crochets, and then you've got this black one here, so then it lines up ready for when you're carrying the cream behind now. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through with the black. So this is lined up, okay? Take it as slow as you need because you will easily get there. Yarn over, pull through. So now I've got 2 black American single crochets. I'm just going to call them single crochets because Americans have named them really nicely. And then carrying the cream still, you're going to do your 3rd as usual, and there are 4 down here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Each square is a single crochet or a puff stitch depending on the colour. So we've now got 3 but as you'll see, we've got 4 sort of V shapes, little chainy looking crochets, which basically means that when you go to do your 4th black crochet, you've got this, but instead of pulling through with the black, you're pulling through with the cream. This keeps everything nicely lined up. And then, carrying the black as we did before, you now do 10 cream single crochets, which is a double crochet in UK terms. But remember, on the last crochet of each colour, you pull through with the other colour so that everything lines up. If you keep your black yarn quite taut, you'll see it less. So let's count: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then go to do the 10, but drop the cream, pick up the black, pull through with the black on the 10th stitch. Okay, wiggle it around a bit. Now let's count: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then go back to doing 4 blacks. 1, 2, carrying the cream behind. 3, go to do the 4th, but before you pull through with the cream instead of the black. This keeps everything lined up. If this isn't making any sense, then if you Google tapestry crochet, that's what we're doing here. You can see the black coming through a bit here, but not so much on the front, which is quite nice. Now, turning is very much the same principle. So obviously, this is what it's going to end up looking like in the end. So if I just carry on, and then I'll show you what happens when I get to the end of here. Hello. Okay, we are doing the puff stitch bit. So remember, the puff stitch is grey, and the cream just stays as a American single crochet. So, tapestry crochet with some puff stitches. Very straightforward. I've done these puff stitches here, and now I'm starting the little blocky bits. Okay? So I've done 2. Now you're carrying the cream, okay? Carrying the cream behind, yarn over with the black, go through the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, so you've got 3. Yarn over, go through the same stitch, yarn over, pull through. You now have 5 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through. My yarn, I cut it in random places, so I've got loads of reef knots in it, but it's fine. Okay. And remember, I'm using a smaller crochet hook than recommended, so mine might look different to smaller than yours. So we've done a puff stitch there, but look, we've got this black stitch and this black stitch. So make sure you can see this. I think you can. So because we've already got these 2 black stitches, the next time we pull through all the loops, we're going to do it with a cream. So carrying the cream, you're doing another puff stitch, 3, and then 5 loops, put the black behind, get your cream ready, excuse that loose thread, and pull through with the cream. Then an American single crochet in the next stitch. Again, excuse the loose thread. And it should look like this. So this is what we are doing. So it's very simple the way to do this. If the instructions just said to do tapestry crochet, I'm sure all of us would have been on a roll, but it took me hours of digging to find out what was meant to happen, and I still to this day don't understand what the instructions actually mean. But this is what you're meant to do. So pulled through the black because I've now got 2 cream stitches. Now I'm going to carry on with my puff stitches, carrying the cream. If I'm not making the puff stitches make any sense, there are lots of videos on how to do that elsewhere. But this is just how you're meant to do this floor cushion, because a video like this would have really helped me when I got started. I'm pulling through with the cream on this one because I've already done a puff stitch. So that is as simple as that. You are doing tapestry crochet to get these effects, and puff stitches. All you have to do in tapestry crochet is just carry another colour. It's incredibly simple, but the instructions make it seem like the hardest thing in the world. So I'm just going to carry on with these puff stitches, and I have already shown you how to do the these square bits, these diamond sections. So that is all. I hope I've helped. Again, massive mess. But I'll show you on my social media once I've made it, and hopefully this makes sense. Oh, I haven't yarned over. Have I already done? No. Take your time with this, honestly. The amount of times I have done this and then realised that I hadn't followed the pattern correctly and I thought I knew better. I've had to unpick so much of it already. I did loads this morning, had to undo all of it because I realised I missed out an entire row. So take your time with this, because once you're in a rhythm, you'll get it right. But we've got all the time in the world to make this floor cushion. Might as well do it right. Hope this was helpful.